The Frankfurt Galaxy sit on top of the NFL Europa standings with just 2 weeks left in the season. Last week's stunning comeback win versus Berlin has put them in prime position to clinch a berth in World Bowl 15. For the Hamburg Sea Devils, a hard-fought road win in Cologne has propelled them back into the thick of things, pushing their World Bowl dreams one step closer to reality. JT O'Sullivan, Casey Bramlett, two of the league's best quarterbacks, a postseason berth on the line. It should be an aerial show tonight. We welcome you to Hamburg, Germany. Great conditions for a football game and a very festive atmosphere. NFL Network is proud to present NFL Europa pivotal Week 9 showdown. The Frankfurt Galaxy take on the Hamburg Sea Devils. Playoff implications: a Frankfurt win puts the defending champions in World Bowl 15. A Hamburg win and a Cologne loss puts Hamburg in their first ever World Bowl. Third and short, opening possession for Frankfurt. O'Sullivan with time. Niklos, the fullback, has the first down. A little no-huddle action here from Frankfurt. They used it in the fourth quarter last week in their big victory. O'Sullivan off his back foot, and he's able to lob it up, and he gets the completion. Drive started at their own 41. Big third down conversion. From the 20, has his receiver over the middle, and that's Middleton, and he'll set up a first and goal. Osak to the bottom of your screen. No blitz. O'Sullivan back. Has time. Checks down underneath to his tight end, Petrowski, and Petro walks in for the score. His fourth touchdown catch of the season. And a 59-yard drive by Frankfurt, and they have the early lead.
What they did right there is they stacked one side. He's able to spread the ball around. He reads the defense as well. And if nothing's there downfield, he checks the ball down to his check down.
Oh, Rice Lloyd squibs it, and it's taken, and this is one of the up men running with the football, and one of the DBs picked it up and ran with it, and how about that? For the Sea Devils, Davis the motion man. Bramlett trying to buy some time, and Bramlett is going to get smashed at the 5-yard line. Bramlett on the short set throws it behind.
Excellent play there by the defense. I think you look at this defense here, I think that what they're doing is establishing the tempo.
2nd and 11 for O'Sullivan. Working primarily out of the shotgun. O'Sullivan gets some of that yardage back. That's the athletic Jamison. Frankfurt with a 7-3 lead in the football. 4-man rush. O'Sullivan with some time. Checks down to Edwards. Edwards across midfield, and Robertson, least blitzing team in NFL Europa, Hamburg, and right now the 4 men not getting there. Another 4-man rush. O'Sullivan with time steps up into a big throw. O'Sullivan's got his man. Touchdown, Brandon Middleton.
Once again, we continue to talk about this combination. JT O'Sullivan to Middleton. Both are leading the league in everything you can talk about. And why isn't this team double teaming? I'm still trying to figure it out right now. By catching the ball and being able to pick up big yards from underneath.
Reese Lloyd on the kickoff. He'll send it deep. Griffin from his own goal line. Quentin Griffin, the former Denver Bronco. He's dangerous in the open field. Griffin makes the kicker miss and then got tripped up. Griffin in the backfield as Bramlett works out of the gun. Only 4 yards of offense for the Sea Devils. Bramlett with time. Bramlett over the middle. Bramlett's got Maxwell. It's a first down, and Maxwell finally wrestled down. 4 NFL games. 1st and 10 for the Sea Devils. They fake the end around and give to Griffin right up the middle, and Quentin Griffin.
When they get closer to the red zone.
Bramlett underneath to his tight end, and that is Teo Johnson for the touchdown. His 2nd of the season, and Hamburg right back in it.
Teo Johnson, very athletic tight end, as I mentioned earlier. Basketball player from Stanford, drafted by the Oakland Raiders.
Calling out a protection there.
Protection call right there. Get his offensive line. Blocking man. Running back can get out.
Yeah, this time Hamburg brought 5. There's O'Sullivan and his escapability as he tries to throw the football away. Boy, that was a fortuitous no call. I'll get into the NFL Europa rule. for intentional grounding in just a second. 2nd and 10. O'Sullivan kind of floats that one to the outside.
You definitely do, because what you get an opportunity to do, especially when you're in the no huddle, is communicate to your guys. If you have to change your play, you're not being forced to speed up due to the play clock. And as you can see, J.T. O'Sullivan is really in command right now.
O'Sullivan on a 1st and 10. Just kind of flips it out to Birmingham again. To Corey Birmingham.
To be able to put points on the board so that you'll be able to eat the clock up later in the game. This offense right here, J.T. O'Sullivan, I mean, you see corner routes.
1st and 5, ball at the 28-yard line of the Sea Devils. To Corey Birmingham.
Oh, my goodness.
Some poor tackling by Hamburg. And
look for him to keep his eyes downfield. Look for underneath. Ortiz is the guy that's the driver. And there you go.
And there's Ortiz driving underneath. And Ortiz walks in for the touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass of the half for J.T. O'Sullivan in Frankfurt. Widens their lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, J.T. O'Sullivan, a guy who is leading the league in yards.
2nd and 5 for Bramlett and the Sea Devils. Bramlett, small town in South Carolina. 96 South Carolina is the name of the town. And this time Hollings gets shut down. Great play by Justin Brown, the defensive end, number 91, to crash in and drop him for a loss. I guess it's going to Sharon Edwards, huh?
That's what you would think. I'm sitting here, and I think he's going to go outside to one of the receivers. They're off coverage.
O'Sullivan in some trouble. O'Sullivan gets sacked by Thomas Smith. His 4th sack of the season. Today, 1st and 10. Bramlett picks up 10 yards in the last 5 minutes of regulation. On a 2nd down, Bramlett over the middle. Bramlett with a nifty throw, and he finds his tight end.
Ready to get his offense going to finish off in the end zone.
Gain of 16. This time they do run the end around. And Maxwell. Hollings with some room. 1st and 10 for Hamburg. Hollings. Nice move by Hollings, and he got tripped up just short of the goal line.
And just push.
Bramlett's going to keep it. He tried to go high, and he did break the plane. He went opposite of what you said, Donovan, but he got in.
Yeah, that's always a dangerous move. You know, you won't be able to elevate over the offensive line because now you're getting linebackers and safeties being able to dive and meet you head on.
Again, no blitz. O'Sullivan telegraphed it, and it's picked off. Brent Grimes is going to walk in, and Hamburg has the lead.
It's all about big plays. In this particular situation, you look at Grimes here, being able to read the eyes of the quarterback. J.T. O'Sullivan staring down his receiver and making a big play for Grimes in the Hamburg.
2nd and 10 for O'Sullivan. Birmingham in space to Corey Birmingham.
At some point in time, you're going to have to apply a little bit of pressure on J.T. O'Sullivan.
They do have 1 sack. 4-man rush again. O'Sullivan looking for the deep ball in traffic, and he can't.
A draw or possibly throw the ball underneath to kind of get things going.
Aaron snap, and instead it's going to be an O'Sullivan quarterback draw.
You know, guys are going to drop back in the zone, so 3rd and 5, get the ball underneath to your running back.
O'Sullivan zips it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Nice hit by Sean Mayer on Middleton. 3rd and 6, they need the 30-yard line for a 1st down. Maxwell in motion. Bramlett with all day. Bramlett's got the 1st down. That's Maxwell.
Maxwell's a guy who, you know, established that tempo and that chemistry with early, but in this particular game hasn't been able to get him involved. 1st
and 10. Maxwell, it's a good catch. I think they've now ruled it incomplete. There is no replay in NFL Europa. Jenkins with 1 catch so far. Bramlett over the middle, and he can't hit Jenkins. 3rd and 10.
A run play.
They're going to run it on
with
3rd and
10 in the 2nd quarter.
Hamburg will get the ball to start the 3rd.
In Green Bay.
It's the time of year to go to Green Bay. 2nd half kickoff underway. Hamburg and Davis. Frankfurt's had some troubles in the secondary this year. Bramlett again goes underneath. Bramlett has the completion, and Bramlett Maxwell.
And it's putting them right in the hole right now.
2nd and 2 for Hamburg. Quick slant. Davis. Cologne currently leading in their game against Amsterdam. Bramlett again underneath to his tight end.
Really methodical about what they're doing. They're hitting intermediate routes. They're running the ball well.
2nd and goal, Bramlett. 3rd and goal for the Sea Devils. Bramlett plants and fires it, and it's incomplete. For Hamburg, that's twice they've had 1st and goal, and they've had to settle for 3 as Andrews knocks through the field goal in the 2nd quarter. They've tacked down another field goal as Andrews hit the 22-yarder, and he sets the kickoff airborne to Middleton. Middleton up the sideline. Middleton gives Frankfurt good field position. O'Sullivan looks that way, and O'Sullivan completes.
Early on in the game, they ran a couple routes by the 3 wide receivers and had the tight end coming underneath.
O'Sullivan going up top. He's got his receiver. O'Sullivan's got Petrowski, and he's got it inside the 5 for a 1st and goal. Jamison in motion. Sharon Edwards, and nothing doing. Shut down. Great job by the Hamburg defense.
You're seeing Hamburg coming out in this 2nd half and doing exactly what Frankfurt did in that 1st series, being able to drive down and coming out with touchdown. And now Frankfurt.
1st and 10 for Frankfurt, down by 3. O'Sullivan. JT O'Sullivan. 2nd and 3 for the Galaxy. O'Sullivan completes it. What a catch by the tight end, Petrowski.
Overload offense, trying to create that mismatch versus number 51 here, the linebacker.
O'Sullivan keeps the play alive. O'Sullivan intercepted. Threw it into traffic, and he got picked off. What an interception by Ryota Hori, a national player from Japan. Frankfurt does not blitz. Brown got in Bramlett's face, but he finds Jenkins again for a 1st down. AC Bramlett, the quarterback, faces a 2nd and 7 as we start the 4th. Plenty of time. And then he gets hit from behind and turns it over. He got sacked from behind by John Siptak, and it's recovered by Nick Reed. And Siptak gets his 5th sack of the season. Now life for Frankfurt. O'Sullivan, Middleton, and Middleton tosses it to Jamison. O'Sullivan completes it underneath. Petrowski again. Show blitz, see if they back out of it.
Slide to protection.
Now they're coming. O'Sullivan's going to run it. O'Sullivan to the 20-yard line, and he's got the 1st down. 2nd and 5 for the Galaxy. They send the linebacker. O'Sullivan takes the sack.
And fumbles.
Looks like Charles Missant, number 69, the center, has the ball.
Look for one of the receivers to run a shallow cross here. Maybe the receiver at the top of the screen.
Hamburg does not blitz. Instead, he just throws it up, and it's caught.
That's touchdown.
And a touchdown by Hosak. What a catch by Aaron Hosak. He went up high for it and used that 6'5" frame and then squeezed it between his legs.
I'm saying you want to use the height advantage right there. Hosak was the taller guy, rangy. Don't worry. Be happy.
He's a little underthrown. He goes up and he makes a nice grab. How about that?
The defenders may look down here with Maxwell and this safety here.
Bramlett looking in his direction. Bramlett trying to buy some time. Bramlett then finds Jenkins. And Jenkins all the way to the 45-yard line of Frankfurt.
Maybe another option play here by one of the slot defenders.
Bramlett checks down to Hollings. Hollings near the marker. He might be a tick short.
Doesn't really work that much.
No. Yeah, they're going to run the play, and they give it off to Hollings, and he is stopped short of the 1st down.
Bad play.
He needed to get to the 35-yard line, and I don't believe he got there.
The Hammer's going to play their corners off at about 6 yards. Throw a couple hitches and keep them guessing.
3rd and 3. Instead, it's Petrowski again. He beat the safety Mayer, and he's got a 1st down. What a game O'Sullivan lets it rip. O'Sullivan completes it to Ortiz. What a catch in traffic, and he's got a first down.
This is definitely the time for Hamburg to bring 8 guys in the box, as you can see right now.
Second and Birmingham again.
Some exciting fans getting some good news, I see.
3rd and 9 for O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan, whoa.
Pretty dangerous right there. Holds the ball out there.
Stopped short of the first down, but Lloyd to try a 29-yard field goal, and he hits the left upright.
Missed it.
Lloyd misfires from 29. They face a 3rd and 4 from their own 26. Bramlett fires it and completes it for a first down. Frankfurt returns home against Cologne. Bramlett gets it off underneath, and it's caught by...
Look for Hamburg here to throw some routes more toward out of bounds.
Instead, they go over the middle, and that's the tight end.
This isn't the time to do it. You want to keep this thing going. Maybe set up for a big play, then call a timeout.
Don't know huddle. Bramlett again. He has plenty of time. Bramlett to Maxwell, and it's incomplete. Needs a stop. A win puts them in World Bowl 15. Bramlett looking up top. Bramlett's got his receiver.
And he's
Maxwell
in.
for a touchdown. Marcus Maxwell on a 50-yard catch.
That's going to hurt.
What a throw by Bramlett with 48 seconds remaining.
You know what? You talk about big plays and that really change the course of a game. Talk about the interception for a touchdown, the other interception in the red zone, the fumble recovery, which led to Frankfurt scoring. He's pretty lonely right now on the sideline.
Great protection. And Bramlett beat Bill Alford, the best corner, and the kick coverage from the Hamburg perspective. Andrews on the kick, and Birmingham
down there.
take a knee.
Oh,
no, he's going to throw it.
Can you do that?
He throws it out of the end zone, and that's Ortiz. And Ortiz takes it upfield.
And ladies and gentlemen, before you thought it was over, it's Tom Simonette.
During the play, illegal forward pass, receiving team. The pass is thrown from the end zone. By rule, safety.
Oh my goodness.
So by rule, a safety.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Receiving team,
Because he was in the end zone, it's a safety. Had he been in the field of play, I believe you can make a pass on a kick return, as long as you do not move forward, Donovan.
Well, hey, we might have to call Roger Goodell and say we can throw that in our league.
So Bassler will put it on the ground as an onside free kick, and it's covered by Hamburg at the 20-yard line. So through 9 games of this 10-week regular season, Frankfurt, Hamburg, and Cologne all at 6-3. A Frankfurt win at home next week against Cologne puts them in World Bowl. A Hamburg win against Rhein will put them in. Cologne needs to win their game next week against Frankfurt to get in. The Hamburg Sea Devils knock off Frankfurt 36-31. For Donovan McNabb, Bob Papa saying so long. Thanks for watching NFL Europa on NFL Network. The World Bowl participants still up in the air. We'll find out next week.